Previously on the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Thing I do for a living. What's up?
What? You managed to get here without following me?
Yep.
You must be a member of my secret club after all.
Yes, I am.
Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Secretly. Thanks for the ore, man. And you keep doing. And now back to the worst vacation ever. Hello, mares and stallions, dragons and dragonesses. This is Moonsaber, and welcome to episode 27 of our Let's Play of the Spyro Reignited trilogy, going through Ripto's Rage. So in the last episode, we got through Cloud Temples as well as the Robotica Farms. And in this episode, we're going to head off to Metropolis, then the Speedway, and if time permits, we might even fight Ripto. But before we go off into Metropolis, I do want to make a quick mention. I did go back into Cloud Temples and get the trophy for that place, Sheeples. What I did was I just made sure, just to be on the absolute safe side, only taking out the wizards and leaving all of the forms of rams and sheep alone. I'm not sure if those counted or not, but I just erred on the safe side. So then, nothing else to it, but let's get going. And as we're heading through, I actually want to show something that I just discovered as I was on my way back. And that's the fact that you can actually move Spyro around during the loading screen, as well as breathe fire. It's so cool. You can even flap his wings a bit. Do a little spin. Nice. Just a nice little detail like that. Uh-oh. That's a pig with a rocket. Don't look at the pig with a rocket. Let's just be cool. The pig has got a rocket. Anyway, welcome to Metropolis. We have just Avalar. Are we in a fantasy world or a sci-fi world now? Because I think we just went full sci-fi now.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
Oh, has she now? But it looks like we have invasion of space cows. Wait, space cows? Are we doing this? We're doing this.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it will start working again if you just give it a good whack, though.
Because that's how we solve all of our mechanical problems, is just by smacking it upside the head until it
I
breaks.
always say there is no repair quite like just hitting something.
To do that, next time you ever have a virus on your computer, just hit it with your fist. But I think what they want us to do is head smash it. Yeah, there we go. Now it causes it to work. Oh, pig with rocket. So we have pigs with rockets and cows in space outfits. Oh, you did a good job there. Oop. So as we're going through Metropolis, I want to. Oh, you're interesting. We need to wait for you to drop your shield down before smacking you. Nah, you're not gonna do that. And you're not gonna do that either. So, I have a story I wanted to tell, because now that we're in a city, it gives me a good chance to talk about this. So I don't actually spend all of my time in here a lot. Sometimes I go out and do I do missions in other cities. And one of my more recent adventures actually took me to a city that some of you might be familiar with. It's a place called Las Pegasus. And for those of you who are familiar with it, I'm pretty sure just the fact that I mentioned that name already brings some rather interesting thoughts into your head. Well, is that like a chicken and an egg or a dinosaur and an egg or something? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna come up here and we see we have this, but we can glide over here to climb up here to get access to this challenge, which, oh, you're the boy. So the trophy for this level requires us to beat that thing without getting hit.
As you can see, A vicious ox has taken over our armory, and here we thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I would advise using the bombs against it, and it will probably take several bombs at that.
Use the bombs against the ox. Avoid bombs that are about to explode. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a try. So we need to... Oh, this is gonna be an interesting predicament. Oh boy, the ice physics, you are against me. How dare you betray me? Uh-oh. Oh boy. I need to, so what we need to do is we need to guide the bombs back to the ox. Ah, well, there goes that trophy. I'll have to come back and try it again next time. Off screen. Which is fine. Ow! There we go. Nailed ya.
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
I better be visually pleasing. Okay, yeah, I'll accept it. That is visually pleasing. But you guys still froze your armory. But, alright. So I'll have to come back and take care of that off screen. Anyway, back to my story. So, as you probably already guessed, Las Pegasus is not exactly a place that... It's a place that you go, its main thing is that it's a tourist attraction. You know, you go there to have a good time, visit the various casinos and other shows that they go on over there, and, you know, get away from the world. But I wasn't there on pleasure, unfortunately. I was there on business. Now, what kind of business would you think would involve the champion of the moon actually having to go out of his way to deal with? Well, as you might have surmised, the Las Pegasus is sometimes attract those who are less honest about their methods of winning. You know, ponies and other creatures go there to try to win it big, but sometimes they try to do so using less than honest methods. Does that count? We might get a super fly counter up here. I'm not quite sure. I really kind of hope one of these pigs would just get on the count. That would be funny. So, that'll take us up. Oh, it's a double power up. Super fly and super flame. Okay, invisible barrier. What's up?
Ah, Spyro. I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
Let's see what you got for me. Oh, an orb. Yeah, I like it.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
Take down the sheep saucers. Ah, I knew it. I knew the sheeps were evil. That's why we had to take them all out. But yes, this is a combination power-up, giving you access to the super fly and the super flame power-up. Awesome. This allows you to both shoot fireballs at long range and fly. Duh. Let's go ahead and take out all these sheep saucers.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. Take this orb device as proof of your skill.
No problem, inventor droid lady. I will take for you.
I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is incoming.
More? More sheep? This entire invasion force. Man, we gotta stop it. Destroy all of the sheep. Send them back to wherever they came from. Good thing our super flame is actually powerful enough to be able to take down metal saucers. Oh, they're gonna fire back at. They are gonna fire back at you, so you do have to keep an eye out for them. Now there's one more. Take a quick moment. Recharge. Aha! Gotcha.
Nice flying, Airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
And she had another orb for us, so 3 orbs right there. Excellent. But with all the orbs collected, we still have some work to do, which is to collect the gems. So let's go around and pick up the gems that we missed. And with the Super Flame power-up, we will be strong enough to break these metal containers with our Fire Breath. This is a really nice double power-up system. And I really, you really didn't expect Insomniac to be able to pull something like this. Like, for the longest time, you only just got like a single power-up, and then suddenly, bam! Here's 2 power-ups for you to play with. And they're both pretty cool. So let's see. I believe we need to carry the you can carry the Super Flame power up all the way over to here, and that's how you break this container to get to the gems in here. Still some gems up there. Oh boy. But it looks like you can't go too high with it. It's fine. Let's head back to the Super Flame, Super Fly power-up combo. And as we do so, now back to the story. So the situation that came up was that there was a group of creatures. We weren't 100% sure if they were ponies or not, just creatures, who seemed to be doing quite well in a few of the casinos. And normally I wouldn't be too concerned about that. I mean, ponies and creatures are allowed to win every now and then. No shame in that. Up there? Okay. But they've been doing it at such a consistent rate that it has been a bit of a concern. But once again, you might be thinking, well, that might be something that the local division should be able to handle. So why am I getting involved? Well, believe it or not, the reason I got involved was at the behest of my mayor friend. Oh, did I not mention the fact that I've got a mayor friend? Well, I got 400 gems now, 100% level complete. So let's head on out of here. You guys still waiting for his bus to arrive. Oh, well, there's your bus. Yeah, I always know that feeling. But anyway, we'll be heading off to the last speedway of the game. Wrapping things up here rather quickly, I'll admit. So yeah, I have a mayor friend, and I will be sure to mention her more on later dates, at later points in time. But the thing to know about my mayor friend is that she is in the business of providing. She runs 2 locations, one in Cantalon, the other in Las Pegasus, and these are places that, let's say, these are the places that you go to if you're feeling a little alone and you need some company. Let me just put it that way. So the reason that she requested that I look into this personally was because she was getting reports from her branch in Las Pegasus that some of her workers were not getting their... This group would hire some of the workers. Oh. Alright. Trying to figure out the best way to go about this. So she's been getting reports from some of her workers about this group would hire them out to, I guess, from what it sounds like, assist in making their thing more believable or convincing. But they were actually... But apparently, as it turns out, they were not getting their due, per se. Like their fair share. And so she asked me to take care of it. And me being me, I wasn't going to say no to my mayor friend, as I failed this challenge. Alright. Let's try that again. Once more with feeling. So I decided to, alright, I told her, alright, I'll go ahead and take a look at it, see what's up. Because the latest reports were now pointing to a possible assault charge as well, in addition to the usual cheating and not following up on agreements to, following up on payments for services. So I head off to. So I first get the okay from Luna, because I do have to let her know when I'm going to go off on to do something, and so she knows to get things set up and make sure that everything's all squared away. All right, now I can focus. Bugging out. So I guess you don't have to charge through all of the buggies, just a certain number. There we go. What's my time at? 1 minute 13. Okay. Definitely think I can do better. So I'm gonna try to go for the time limit for the skill point for the completing it under a time limit challenge. So I head off to Las Pegasus. And incognito, mind you, because I didn't want to scare this group of creatures if they got wind that Champion of the Moon was in the area. So I go there as a tourist, and I booked myself a room in the hotel casino that this group frequented. So the first night was spent on trying to get some information from not only the workers who had experience with this group, but also with the manager. And there's the skill point. That was much easy. But there's still an orb here, so let's go ahead and head off there. And I believe the orb was where the eagles were at. So let's fly over there. And up here. And, Hunter. Oh, nice ship, Hunter.
All right, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Pretty sure? Like, how pretty sure are we talking about here, Hunter? Fine, I'll go
Okay,
fly.
Spyro. Here's what you gotta do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
Okay, so at this mission, Hunter will be controlling the flight, and we've got to be shooting. I don't know how you designed an airplane to have a joystick for a dragon to be able to control. Also, the fact that we are using a machine gun in a fantasy game with dragons and cheetahs and fauna. Oh, they're magic bullets. Okay, so that totally is okay. But yeah, Hunter has set up some targets, I guess, and we need to make sure we hit all the targets. Don't miss a single one. Oh, come on, hit it, please. Thank you. Oh, now they're gonna move. So, and then on the second day, I went onto the floor. Going back to my story now. On the second day, I went to the floor and I began doing some scouting, see if I could locate this group for myself. But as it turns out, they weren't quite there, which seemed a bit odd. And part of me was starting to think, well, did they catch wind of my location? Because they've been... There we go.
Hey, you nailed all the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
Or maybe just because I was able to spam the machine gun and be able to point in the right direction. Alright. Still, give me that orb, Hunter. I will take it. Do we do that? Do I do that? Let's, head on out. Because we got the orb, we got the gems. So we are at 5,900 gems. Awesome. Let's see, guidebook. Well, I mean, nothing else to... looking at my time, I don't really have enough time to be able to take on Ripto, and I kind of want to make that its own level. So I think what we'll do now, with the little time we have left, is head off back to Metropolis and see if we can try to get that trophy. So, just to wrap up this level, wrap up this recording, as well as trying to get this trophy and the story. On the third night, I got a message from my mayor friend who told me that one of her employees down there, skip that, Griffiness by the name of Stella, just got hired out by this group. And from the sound of it, they were heading off to the casino that I was staying at, which meant that this was probably my best chance to be able to catch these. Oh, nice. Nailed it. Catch these. This group in the act. So, with that thought in mind, as I smack these pigs, get another double kill. Alright, time to face the ox again. So then, just gotta make sure that I don't get hit at all, and take down the ox as fast as possible before things get too out of control. Once I found out that, I quickly made sure to set up plans. Alright, first hit. Oh, dang it. Well, that didn't work out. I quickly made plans to set up my trap for them. What that trap is and what I did, well, I'll tell you all that story in the next episode. Which, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I made an attempt, but it didn't work out, so I think this is a good time to call an end for the episode. So, next time on the Spyro Reignited trilogy. we make our way. After I get up these stairs, the stairs of destiny, to the top, and fight Ripto in a one-on-one duel to determine the fate of Avalar. And at long last, get that power crystal so I can finally take my vacation to Dragon Shores, which I need badly. So, until then, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment if you want to offer any feedback, suggestions, or things I can do to help make things more enjoyable. And subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for all the content me and my friends try to release on a daily basis. Until then, this will be Moonsaber saying I never really saw the fact that Joker is now going to be on Smash. Also, I'm signing out. Take care and bye-bye.